Besides looking like a bar of soap, the Bose QuietComfort earbuds confuse me. They're so bulky, the case is bulky, the earbuds are big, but the sound is so smooth, from the active noise canceling to just the audio to the transparency. It's very versatile. I mean, the case isn't, but we'll get into that. So this is the sound of the Bose QuietComfort earbuds in a very quiet, very controlled environment. What do you think? This is the sound of the Bose QuietComfort earbuds in a very loud environment, trying to simulate the sound of a very noisy train. What do you think of it now? Coming in at $199, you have a device that doesn't have multi-device pairing, as well as IPX rating of 4. I wouldn't recommend being around a lot of water with these on. I don't know why I sounded southern. I got around 7 hours of playtime on average, with 2 more charges, give or take, equaling around 20 hours of playtime with earbuds and case involved. For 15 minutes, you are given 2 hours of playtime, so it's not exactly fast compared to today's models and earbuds, but pretty standard, pretty decent. With the design of the Bose earbuds, I don't know which came first. Was it big and then they made the wings so that way it can secure within your ears? Or did they make the wings and then so that way it allowed them to make a bigger earbud? Either way, it's meant to twist and kind of secure itself within your ear ridges. I need to learn what these are called. Little ear flaps in your ears. It secures it, which I would recommend for people at the gym because it's a very secure fit. It's also pretty bulky, pretty big, so it might get caught into other things, but these are not for everyone. The fit, for me, I had to break them in. It took me about 3 days before I wasn't uncomfortable wearing these. Now I barely feel them, but for some, even at different ear tip sizes, it may not fit properly, and it takes time to get accustomed to it. I don't know if it's for everyone. I would definitely recommend, if you know someone, being able to try it out first before you buy it. This is the Bose QuietComfort's ability to suppress low, consistent noise around you, especially in transparency mode, and really focus in on your voice. So the name of this color is called Soapstone, and that definitely fits because look at it. The case is really big, and I could forgive the size if not for the locking mechanism. I'm just pressing it. I actually had to really focus, dig my nail in to unlock it, and it makes it secure, yes, but I like to just open my earbud cases while I'm not looking, while I'm doing things, and sometimes having to fiddle with this to get it open, just nah. So I mentioned Soapstone, but there's also Triple Black, Stone Blue, and Sandstone. A lot of stone theming within these colors. As for the microphones for calls, I think they sound great. Whether you're in a very quiet location or outside in a very noisy environment, your voice should be crystal clear. I will have to mention that it only has one mic on the right earbud, so you need that to do a lot of things, especially make calls, so don't forget that. You're able to cycle through active noise canceling or transparency mode, or create other modes which have some form of it within the spectrum. So for instance, you can have a mode for when you're listening on the bus or when you're walking or any other environments. That is all controlled by double tapping on the left earbud. But for the right earbud, it mainly controls everything else. Double tapping can pause or play audio as well as accept or end the call. You can swipe up or down to increase or lower your volume. And if you hold down on the right earbud, you can activate your voice assistants or reject the call. That leaves out not being able to skip audio. Skip or go back to your previous track, which with the left earbud not having a lot of functions besides your active noise canceling and transparency, I think they could have found a way to add that in.
Quiet. Aware. Quiet.
As for the active noise canceling with Bose, whether it's their Bose QuietComfort 45s or the QuietComfort earbuds, it is just so smooth, the presentation of it all. Turn on your active noise canceling and you just hear the world just slowly fade away. And then come back when you turn on your transparency mode. When it comes to transparency mode, I noticed this while listening to people have conversation next to me with these on. It tries to hone in on the voice, which I always talk about, which is great for microphones, but you actually hear it suppressing the low rumbling background environment. and it's actually pretty cool. It can be a little bit distracting, so you can turn that off, but for the transparency, I think it's just as great as its active noise canceling. It also has access to the Bose Music App, which has so many customizable features, from setting modes of active noise canceling, or setting how much noise you want to hear from your ambient noise, or how much of your voice you want to hear while on a call, to just general tips and tricks. The Bose Music App definitely provides a very full experience that adds so much to these earbuds. So I would call the Bose QuietComfort Earbuds the Anti-Airpods, because they're great. But they don't have that massive appeal that the AirPods do. Well, they don't need to. They have really great active noise canceling, transparency, decent call quality, but not everyone likes wings. And the size, whether it's the earbuds or the case, is you do get great sound, but not a lot of battery life, which to some might not be an issue. I think these are great earbuds, but especially with some of the competition that's coming out this year and to come out next year, Bose definitely needs to release a newer version. But if you like what you heard, if you like what you've seen, I have links with updated pricing within my description, as well as other reviews, but also a setup video where I go into further detail for things that I couldn't really delve deep in for this video. You can watch right here.